Hi, I'm Polly Jean Harrison with the Fintech Times, and I'm here at Innovate Finance Global Summit. Would you like to introduce yourself for us, please?
Hi, I'm David Jarvis. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Griffin. We're building a banking-as-a-service platform and currently seeking authorization to become a bank here in the UK.
Amazing stuff. And how are you finding the event so far?
It's fantastic. I mean, it's wild to see people in person again. We went to Slush in December, which was also a bit of an overload, but it's great to just be in London and see all of the sort of local fintech folks.
Yeah, absolutely. And so in your opinion, what are some of the major trends we're seeing in fintech currently?
Yeah, I mean, it's super interesting. A ton of activity, obviously, in the crypto space, Web3. But I also think that to some extent, like the sort of continued growth in payments orchestration, banking as a service, I think continued success of this sort of challenger bank project, are less focused on, but like still big success stories.
For sure, and I feel like we're hearing a lot about sort of banking as a service and embedded finance. That seems to be the really, at least definitely at this event, I've noticed a lot of people throwing those words around. Do you think that's what sort of where the industry is going at the moment?
I do, in part because I think that consumers increasingly expect to have finance be contextual, right? Like people don't take out a loan because they're excited about taking out a loan. They take out a loan because they want to do something else with their lives. And bringing that sort of traditional split between the place where whatever the loan was going to do and like having to go into a bank branch and sort of apply for it is kind of a bizarre split. And so I think it's really exciting and wonderful that through technology we can now bring finance to the point of greatest relevance.
Absolutely, for sure. And so in your opinion then, what are some of the major challenges facing the industry?
Yeah, I mean, I think sort of fundraising environment has taken an interesting and sudden shift, which is obviously challenging for those people who are in need of funding at the moment. I think in general, navigating the regulatory environment is always difficult. I think particularly trying to figure out like what the long-term European strategy is going to be for people who want to be active both in the UK and on the continent. Yeah.
Awesome. And then I feel like another sort of big, not buzzword I think for the want of a better word, but another big sort of key topic at the moment is very much collaboration and partnerships.
Yeah.
How important is that to the industry and its continued growth?
I think it's really critical. People underestimate the amount of work that goes into building any kind of fintech. And I think it's really tempting. I mean, I come from a software engineering background, so I natively want to build everything myself. And I have increasingly come to realize that that's just not very smart. Like there's so much that you have to get right. It really does benefit you to work with other people who have been there before, who have laid the groundwork, know the space. And if you want in the future over time to bring that in-house, you can, but and so much of the time I think collaboration makes a lot more sense than trying to go your own way.
Absolutely, for sure. Well, thank you so much for your time today. It's been really great to chat.
Thank you, it's been a pleasure.